What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett.
I'm Lance.
This is Rants or Us. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000. We hope you guys can help us get there. All right, so video of the day. Who is the stronger team, the Avengers or the Justice League? Who do you think?
I still want to go with Justice League.
I think if you go by, if we're going to do this where we're going by the movies alone, I would have to say Justice League on that one. Even though I will maybe slightly lean a little bit towards, oh man, that's going to be a hard one for me. Because, there is some important members of both squads, but I kind of feel like when you take somebody like Hawkeye, I just kind of feel like Hawkeye is just a poor man's Green Arrow in a lot of ways. And
But
I
yeah,
know,
that's what I'm saying. Like if you're reaching off the movies and going just by that, yeah, Oliver Queen will wipe the floor
I
with it.
think I think he actually would, but I mean, but of course
But
that's
since
in the comic
Oliver's not
books.
in the movie,
Yeah, since he's not in the movie, I would say that I never really thought I get it. Black Widow is very powerful, and that she can do all those moves and she can take out everybody. But I mean, could she beat Batman? I mean, I would say Batman would be kind of that version of it, wouldn't you? I mean, because think about it, Batman is the one that can do all the moves. He knows all the karate. He can do, he's
well,
got that ability to take
yeah.
on even way more
My
powerful
thing
people, even
is
Superman.
either way you look at it, DC's got Superman. Like,
Well, okay, but then at the end of the yeah, and you know what? I think the best example of maybe how to describe who is the better one is by looking at their major villains. Take Darkseid versus Thanos. Darkseid is incredibly powerful. I think most would probably agree that he would wipe the floor with Thanos. I mean, he's just considerably stronger. He's literally beyond a god to a certain extent. And yet, Batman has taken him on his own. Wonder Woman has taken him on her own and held their own at least for a little bit. And of course, Superman is on equal terms with him, if not maybe a little stronger. Um, so who does the Avengers have? The Hulk, Thor. Thor without his hammer is pretty useless. The Hulk is about as powerful as what Thor is. They're kind of on equal terms. So I mean, to me, I would say without a doubt it would probably be the Justice League. Even
I
though
would definitely
even
say
even
that.
though the Avengers have a god, an actual god on their side in Thor, I kind of feel like they're kind of undermatched in that quality simply because they got Hawkeye and Black Widow that I feel like would be neutralized in a fight against Justice League. That's the way I feel. I feel like even the Flash could take both of them out. Look, Hawkeye is not going to shoot the Flash. He's not even that good. So I mean, I feel like the Flash alone could neutralize those two without them even, without even batting an eye. I mean, is that what you kind of think about it? Like,
Yeah, I don't think that. Okay, like you said, Darkseid's taking out Wonder Woman
mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
taking out
Batman
Thor.
and all these people, and he's much stronger than Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
The DC's held their own,
Mm-hmm.
where Thanos almost wiped out the every superhero in the Marvel world.
Yeah. I mean, with the Infinity, okay. Now, with the Infinity Gauntlet, when it come to the Avengers, they were really unable to defeat him with that Infinity Gauntlet. They never proved that they could beat him with the Infinity Gauntlet. It was only after it was destroyed that they were able to really defeat Thanos. Of course, you can say, yes, at the end they beat him with it. And maybe that is correct, but look how many of them it took. Like it took an
And
extended version
you
of
had to, not just that, you had to sacrifice the face of your company
yeah,
to
basically.
be. I
Yeah.
mean,
Look, I mean, who would you say would line up in a battle? Would who would Iron Man fight against the Justice League in your book?
well,
Cyborg?
that's a good question.
Cyborg?
Yeah, probably.
I would say Cyborg. I would say if
I
I
can
had
see
to
that.
choose, I would say maybe you could put Wonder Woman against Black Widow, but I kind of feel like the better match of that would be Batman against her. I feel like if you just take match by match, I feel like Batman could take out Black Widow. Um, I feel like Hawkeye. I don't know. You can maybe have Hawkeye against the Flash, but who do you think would win in that? I would say the Flash with that one.
Well, I would say the Flash because you can't shoot what you can't see. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. So I mean, you take that, and then of course Superman. Who do you put against Superman? Who could you even put? Like Thor?
no,
Thor
my
with the
first thought,
shield?
honestly, my first thought when it came to Superman would be Iron Man, but that's not a match,
No, that's not a match at
you
all.
know. But
You would have to either do the Hulk versus Superman or Thor versus Superman. I kind of feel like I kind of
or
feel
maybe, well, Captain America could take Superman. Like, or at
Captain
least give
America
him
could.
a fight.
You think?
He'd
I
give
mean,
him a fight.
I think Captain America would be taken out in a swift second by Superman.
I don't think so. I think he'd give him a fight. I don't think he
Really?
would beat Superman, but he would give him a fight.
Hey, you know what? He's worthy for the hammer, so maybe, just maybe, he could. And if you add, let's say Vision. Okay, all right. If we expand it out a little bit further, Wanda Maximoff and Vision. I totally forgot about them. Okay, Wanda Maximoff against, I don't know. She could probably beat Superman. To a certain extent. Like she's that powerful of a witch, she could maybe defeat him in that way. Um,
Maybe if she teamed up with Captain Marvel.
but see, that's when there's always comparisons between the two. The Avengers and the Justice League. But I kind of feel like there's not a good set of people that to put against the other team.
I think that DC has too many heroes that would have to take two or more of Marvel's heroes to
Yeah,
handle
yeah. But
for
I feel
me
like
to like
I kind of
Marvel wins. No,
I kind of think
DC definitely wins.
who do you think would team up again, or who do you think would be the best fight for Aquaman? Jason Momoa's Aquaman from the Avengers. That's a hard one on that one.
That really is. I can't.
To a certain extent, I'd almost say Thor and let Vision or somebody take on Superman. But I don't think Vision or Wanda take on Superman to a certain extent. It'd be probably more fun to watch Vision take him on, but I don't think Vision could take him out. I feel like, we even kind of seen that in, WandaVision with White Vision basically
Vision
taking
would just try
Vision.
to convince him that he was the true Vision.
Yeah, no. Like, okay, that's one of my biggest problems with the WandaVision thing. I was expecting this big fight in the finale, and all it was let's talk about a ship. You know, okay, that's how you beat him. You beat him with a riddle. Wow, that is wonderful.
Let's talk
That's
about
something you want to see
honesty.
in the end, huh?
Let's talk about the Odyssey.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. But I mean, I just kind of feel like Vision, the only one out of the Avengers that I would really put up there that could really, maybe even the whole Justice League would have trouble with was Wanda. Was the Scarlet Witch. That's the only one. That's literally the only one that I could think
maybe,
of.
maybe
Because she
that it
can,
would be interesting.
because
I don't think it. I don't think it would take the whole Justice League to take her out, though.
you don't think it would? I mean,
Yeah,
at her
she's
truest
powerful,
form,
but
at her truest form, she, maybe not in the ones that we see in the movie, but her in the WandaVision universe at her strongest form, she can
I,
be reality in itself.
I don't know. I still don't think she would take out the Justice League.
You don't think she could? Well, see, me, I kind of feel like if there's anybody that would be in actual danger
I
from the
mean,
Avengers, would be her.
don't
That's
get
the
me
only
wrong. I
one.
think she'd take out quite a few of them, but I don't think she would take out all of
I
them.
feel like maybe Thor with his hammer, in the right context, would be a really good match for, let's say, a Superman or a Wonder Woman.
So who?
I
Wait.
can see that.
So who's going to take out Ant-Man?
Man, I totally even forgot about Ant-Man even being a part of it. You could even add Spider-Man to that mix, or Falcon. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of
Well,
Falcon. I've
Roy
talked about him
Harper.
on here a million times, but let's face it, he's not up to standard of fighting. There's more Avengers
Well,
than there
look.
is Justice League members, at least in the
Like I
movies.
said, I think that Roy Harper would have to come out of retirement and take out Ant-Man.
You know what? Ant Man. To be fair, Ant Man could maybe cause a bigger problem for people. Ant Man.
Well, he would cause a bigger problem for everybody than what Spider-Man would.
You know, I think Spider Man would just be neutralized right off the bat. I feel like anybody on the Justice League could beat
They'll
Spider Man.
just hit him with a bunch of roach spray.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Aquaman could take him out. I feel like even though, as weird as it is, and maybe it's because Jason Momoa plays him, but
That's part of it.
he reminds me of Craven. And then his name Craven off of Spider Man. You know that Spider Man villain with Jungle Guy. You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
He actually kind of reminds me of that guy. And that guy put up a pretty good fight against Spider Man, and actually has beaten him on a number of occasions. But I don't know why. If it's the look that kind of makes me think of that. But I know
Probably.
the fighting situation be completely different. You can maybe say that maybe Aquaman wouldn't be as powerful unless he was by water.
Well, see, I don't
That's
know.
always
I
been
don't
his
know.
big the
I
thing
know
that
that
everybody makes fun of
depend. To
him
me,
about.
that kind of depends on the version of Aquaman you're going with.
The kind of version of him. I mean, yeah, I could say that. I could see that. I mean,
I mean, if you go back to the version of Aquaman comic or cartoons when we were kids, Aquaman wasn't doing shit.
Aquaman wasn't. Look, growing up, Aquaman was not my favorite. I
When
watched
I
the
heard
mo-
they were doing an Aquaman movie, at first I was like, why?
Yeah, that's the way I felt about it. And then they were like, "We're getting Jason Momoa to do it." I'm like, why?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Why?
Why? Like you
But
could
I actually like that movie.
see. I didn't really like that movie too much. I kind of felt like that movie was a little bit overrated. I think women liked it because of Jason Momoa, but as far as
Well,
that movie
the
being
same could be said for Sons of Anarchy.
the same could be said for a lot. If you go to the fan page, you're right on that. But overall, I would say, even if you added Spider Vision to the mix, Ant Man may could take on Superman to a certain extent in certain forms, depending upon how tall or big or whatever he is. He could pose a problem, but I just don't believe that all the cast of Marvel's Avengers could defeat DC at their fullest. I just don't believe. I
I
don't
feel
believe.
like I
I
feel like if you got enough bug spray though, Spider Man and Ant Man are neutralized right away.
pretty much, pretty much. Dude, I feel like Yogi the Bear maybe could beat Ant Man to a certain extent. But, give me your
But
picnic
no,
baskets.
all seriousness, I just feel like Justice League would be much stronger than what people think.
I think you know what. I don't want to diss on Marvel too much. I know I do that a lot.
I will.
But look, Marvel got my attention back a little bit with WandaVision. I thought overall they did do a pretty good
Marvel.
job with it. I feel
Marvel
like they
almost
bombed
won
the
me
hell out.
over.
Yeah,
Marvel almost won me over with WandaVision until episode 9.
I know. I feel like episode 9 was a such a huge disappointment, at least for me, that it kind of ruined my excitement for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I
I
could
have no excitement.
see. I did after seeing the trailer. I was like, okay, this looks pretty legit. But now I'm kind of
Did
like,
until the finale.
yeah. But I mean, I kind of felt like it's like I've said in the videos before when it comes to WandaVision. Um, I'm excited. I'll be excited to a certain extent to watch the rest of the series that Marvel's going to put out. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to get too overly excited about it because I'll think, you know what? Is this just a promo for a movie?
That's what I was to say. I'm not in no big hurry to watch another 9-hour promo.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of the way I kind of feel towards it too. So, like, if they're going to do me that way, yeah, I'm probably not going to be that enthused about it. But, you know, if they give me a legit
If they do
reason
it,
to.
if they do it the way they did with WandaVision, you're not gonna know it's a promo until the last hour.
But they already said Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going to be nothing like WandaVision, anyways. Like, it's going to be your typical Marvel movie or Marvel series. And you know what? To a certain extent, that's pretty good. I don't mind that.
I'd be
But,
excited about that because I tell you what, if it hadn't been for Rants or Us, I would not have got past the 3rd episode of WandaVision.
oh, I loved WandaVision until episode 9. And then after this episode
I
9,
didn't
I
like
was
the
like,
first
nah.
couple of episodes. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm being able to watch this.
See, I actually really enjoyed. Yes, I thought episode 1 was bad, but I thought episode 2 and 3 was actually pretty good.
3 was
And so,
good, and then it was good after
yeah,
that until 9.
yeah. But overall, I kind of feel like we got to see the extent of Wanda's powers, and that's the reason why when I say um, going against the Justice League, she might could even be someone that might could challenge the entire Justice League simply because she can bend reality as is. And, you know, even Superman would be kind of powerless in that situation.
But the problem is, I don't think that she would use that power after she WandaVision because she felt all guilty for doing it then.
She did. But I mean, you know what? She was really what she did on there was like the worst thing any villain has ever done in Marvel. Like she
She
literally
kidnapped like 150 people.
and kept children in their room, like kept children hidden away, like
Except for on
that is
Halloween.
yeah. I mean, you know, that was about as evil as what it gets. Like, I mean, Ultron didn't do that. Yeah, he wanted to destroy the world, but he wasn't like, you know, keeping parents from their kids and crap like that.
Yeah.
You know, and then watching them, you know, suffer in their heads.
Struggle, yeah,
Yeah,
have all
knowing
that
that they can't see
agony.
their children. Like, I
And
mean, that'd be terrible.
you notice how they were like, when you have nightmares at night, that's because of what we're dealing with.
Oh, but Monica Rambeau thinks she's a hero.
Oh,
If
that
only
pissed
you,
me
if
off. Okay,
only
we're
they
getting into
knew.
a whole
If only they
WandaVision
knew
rant
Wanda.
now.
Yeah. If only they
But
knew, Wanda. If only they knew what you sacrificed for them. What did, she didn't sacrifice anything that they didn't sacrifice. Let's just put it that way.
to begin with,
Yeah. But
and they
overall,
didn't volunteer.
yeah, I know. But overall, I would say when it comes to the Justice League versus Avengers, I would say without a doubt, um, I would say Justice League hands down.
Definitely,
I kind of
definitely.
feel, I kind of
But
feel like,
I'm a
I,
little.
I feel like I feel like on Avengers, Hawkeye, Black Widow, um, even Ant-Man and Superman. I mean, Spider-Man would be neutralized almost immediately by any of them. I kind of feel like there's no one powerful enough except maybe Wanda to take on Superman. Thor can maybe try, but Thor is just not going to beat Superman. I feel like if you compare by villain wise, I feel like Justice League is just stronger. I feel like they're
Yeah,
stronger, and I
I would
think we'll
agree
see
with
that
all
in the
that.
Snyder Cut.
I just
I feel like Steppenwolf was almost at Thanos level without the gauntlet. I would almost go far to say that. I mean, power wise, strength wise, and you know what? They took him down. But overall, I mean, guys, let us know what y'all think. Let us know if y'all think that maybe the Avengers is stronger than Justice League. I would disagree with you adamantly, but I would love to see the comments that
would
argue
too, but
against that.
I don't see a lot of people agreeing with us on this one. But
But I would love to read the comments that of their reasoning for why they don't agree with it.
yeah.
A lot of Marvel fans are gonna hate us, but hey, haters gonna hate. But as always, guys, thanks for watching.